So one of the most important things to remember while using your smartphone to film is the auto exposure lock. So I'm going to show you what that is just now. And basically it means that you're going to stop your camera from trying to expose every light, every dark area. You know, when you're moving around rooms, for example, you know, your camera will automatically expose up if it's dark or expose down if it's light, and it just looks like your camera's on automatic, which you know you wouldn't have in a professional sort of setting. So this is a cool wee function that kind of allows you to bring a wee bit more professionalism to your shoots. So I'll show you a couple of wee examples just now. Right now my camera's just shooting nothing. I've not adjusted it at all. This is just the image that the camera's given. So if you can see just under that painting, the Monet, it's not real, the wee yellow box appears, and you can see a slight difference in exposure as opposed to the back wall next to the one I painted. It is real. You can see slightly the camera sort of brightening up to expose for these different areas of exposure of light. Now, how to set that and so that it doesn't sort of change as you're moving around. For example, thusly, if I aim this out my window, and exposed to the clouds, you can see just roughly underneath my windowsill there, it's all dark, and then it will start to gradually get brighter as we come in here. Now, this is an iPhone 11 Pro, like I said. It's very good with things like that, and that was a nice smooth movement, slow enough for it to sort of gradually get brighter, so you might not look at see it immediately, but it's definitely there. So what we do is we find our subject. The subject's me, so I want me to be in focus here, so I'll click on my face and you'll see the little yellow square telling me yes, this is what we exposed before. If you press and hold until the AF lock comes on, that's now saying this is the focus. The AF lock, AF autofocus, that's locked, and also the auto exposure is locked. And with the little arrow, just drag your finger up and down, you can adjust what you want your camera to be exposing like. So we'll go there, which if the camera was on auto, like I said, it does a really good job of trying to make a good image. The background would be a wee bit lighter. Maybe I would be a wee bit brighter as well, but I quite like this look. You can see me, maybe just not turning this a wee bit lighter to bring me up. And you can almost see immediately that's a sort of more professional looking image because there's some control over the light. So you don't immediately know that it's shot on a smartphone, which I think is the sort of goal. Especially this next period we're going into. Everyone will be shooting mostly on their iPhones, their smartphones rather, and I think the trick is to make it look like you're not. And this is one of those ones. Again, I'll just do a wee pan out there. So we've exposed for my face under these lighting conditions. The camera right now, the phone's saying this is the exposure lock, nothing else, and focus as well. So when I put that out there, it'll be overexposed out there. You can see the clouds when I exposed for them. Also, the back building on the left there, the lighter building isn't in focus, whereas I think last time it was. But you can see, even if I gradually, the light doesn't change, and that just looks better, 100 times better than it did before. So that's the auto exposure, auto focus lock. Use it, and you'll get better looking images every time.